Hey, it's Ray the Video Guy here, and today I'm going to review the UM700 Desktop USB Microphone from Movo.
He's Ray the Video Guy, yeah, Ray the Video Guy. His YouTube ninja tricks can make your marketing so sick. He's Ray the Video Guy, yeah, Ray the Video Guy.
Okay, so yesterday in the mail, I got my UM700 microphone from Movo. Now this is a USB desktop mic that has 4 different pickup patterns that you can set using a dial on the front of the mic here. Now this may look kind of familiar because we got another microphone that does a very similar thing, and these microphones are, not only do they look similar, but they work in pretty much the same way. So the UM700, it has a dial in the front that allows you to set your volume for your headphones. It's got a mute button so that while you're working, you can quickly hit the mute button if you cough or need to mute for any other reason. And then on the back of the microphone, this is where they have the pickup settings. So you can see here, there's 4 different pickup patterns. You've got a stereo pickup pattern, which when you're talking into the microphone, it's going to pick up on each side and separate the channels. It's also got a pattern for a cardioid, which means that in the front of the mic, when you're talking directly to it, it's going to pick up just in front of it like this and a lot less on the back and sides. It's also got an omnidirectional setting, which means it's going to pick up from all sides the same. So whether you're in the front, above, right, left, it's going to pick up everything in the room. And it's got a bidirectional pattern whereby somebody in front of the mic will be able to be picked up and somebody in back of the mic will be able to be picked up, but not much on either side. This is great for doing interviews where you've got somebody across the table from you. So overall, this looks like a tremendous microphone, but of course we need to test this out and see if it really is as good as they say. Okay, so we're going to do a few tests with the Movo UM700, and right now, just so you know, I'm using a default microphone. This is an Electro Voice RE20, which is about a $1,000 microphone, so literally 10 times the price of the Movo, and we're going to test a few different pickups with the Movo. We're going to test the omnidirectional, we're going to test the cardioid, we're going to test the stereo, and we're going to test the bidirectional. We're going to listen for things like sound quality, is there any hum in the audio, things like that, and we'll report back afterwards. So now we're going to start off, I'm going to do the cardioid pattern first. Okay, so this is the cardioid pickup on the Movo UM700. Testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3. This is the omnidirectional pickup on the UM700. Testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3. This is the stereo pickup pattern for the UM700, and currently I'm sitting directly in front of it. However, I'm going to move to the left and to the right, but first let's do a test here. Testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to move to the left side. This is the left side of the microphone. Testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3. Now I'm on the right side of the microphone. Testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3. And finally, this is the bidirectional pickup pattern. Currently I'm in front of the microphone. Testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3. I'm now currently on the back side of the bidirectional pickup pattern for the UM700. Testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3. Now the final test that I want to do is a silence test to see what kind of noise might be in the background. With my Blue Yeti microphone, we did have an issue where it picked up a lot of buzz and hiss from sitting on my desk, which happens to be a glass-top desk. There's an iMac on the desk. There's also a couple of hard drives on the desk, and the room itself is fairly silent. There's some noise from traffic outside. We're going to see what kind of pickup it has in the background here. So here we go, silent for a few seconds, starting now. Well, that concludes the test on the UM700. So how did it do? Well, it actually did quite well. The cardioid setting, which I'm actually using right now on this bad boy here, was actually very good and actually pretty darn comparable to my much more expensive microphone up here. And the omnidirectional, that worked really well. The stereo sounded really, really good, and the stereo effect was great. And the bidirectional worked well also. The only difference I found in the bidirectional was the front end sounded a little better than the back end, but still, for doing interviews with two people, it's going to work really, really well for you. The other thing to note is that in silent mode, there was not any real hiss or hum in the background. It actually had a lot less than, let's say, my Blue Yeti, which actually had a lot of that. It's not picking up the vibrations from the desk, which I guess the padding underneath is probably a little more substantial and helping to alleviate some of that. So overall, just a really good job in our tests.
Well, there you go, the UM700, a tremendous microphone that has great pickup in all of the different settings, sounds good, and works very, very easily with any setup that you have. Simply plug it into the computer and you're ready to go. Now, if you want to be able to use a desktop mic like this, well, then all you have to do is go over and pick this up right now, which you can get by heading on over to pocketvideopro.com/UM700. And in that page, you will find all sorts of great bonuses that we're going to provide with this microphone to help you to do great video and great audio. So check that out, and if you have any questions, of course, please feel free to ask, and I'll be glad to answer them for you. Hey, it's Ray again, and thank you for watching our video. If you enjoyed this, well, we have an entire channel filled with videos that are going to help you with your video production and marketing. In fact, I picked out a video right here that you can start watching right away. And if you are just getting started with video marketing, we have an entire starter pack that you can get for free by clicking over here. So we hope you check that out, and we'll see you in the next video.